most famous vet, James Herriot, adored North Yorkshire. The landscape, the people, and the animals. So much so, he made it home. His practice in Thirsk lives on.
Good morning, Sculdale Veterinary Centre.
Run by his trainee, now senior partner, Peter Wright.
My old boss, James Herriot, said plenty of patience and plenty of lubricant. I've been a vet for 38 years now. Better. And I still love every second of it.
Show Uncle Peter what you've got.
So look, and I'd like to think that I've done my old mentor proud.
In nearby Boroughbridge, Julian Norton also follows in Herriot's footsteps.
There's no better place to be a vet than in Yorkshire. So welcome to the world. The history, the scenery, the variety of animals. Not a bad job, is it, being a vet? It makes it the most rewarding job in the world. A miracle dog.
1, 2, 3, go.
Assisted by their dedicated staff,
Hello.
they help animals of all shapes, sizes,
You naughty thing.
types,
He's an absolute belter.
and temperatures.
Ow! He's bit me.
He's got a magnificent pair of testicles.
But it's varied.
Oh, brilliant.
It's rarely easy,
I'm shaking.
but they continue the Herriot tradition,
You've got some spectators, look.
treating all creatures great
Good boy.
and small. As the sun rises over the moors, it splashes colour across the canvas of North Yorkshire. Soon there are brushstrokes of detail, as creatures of all kinds rise too. And flowers wave gently in the summer breeze. But while some stop to admire the picture, for others, there are more urgent matters at hand. Peter's rushing to see some regular clients who need help with a new mum.
Just had an emergency call from a farmer called Alan Phillips, who has had a cow that's calved, and she's calved herself okay, but she's then pushed out the uterus after calving. And this is quite an urgent call.
Alan's wife Tricia knows it's a worrying situation.
This is her first calf. It's not something that happens particularly often, and it's actually very unusual in a heifer as well. It isn't ideal, and I don't think it's very comfortable either.
But Peter's been across the moors on another call-out. And the situation at Tricia and Alan's
Hello?
has gone from bad to worse.
Good morning, Peter. Just asking what time you're going to arrive. She's completely prolapsed now.
I'm on my way. I'll be there within 2 or 3 minutes. Problem is, if we don't get there quickly, the calf bed, as the farmers call it, can get traumatised, which will damage the cow, and also, if it's left indefinitely, they can die of shock. You got a lady pushed her bits out.
She's a bit feisty, kicking a bit.
Is she down or is she up?
Down at the moment.
Right. What I'm going to try and do first of all, while she's still like that, is give her an epidural to
Okay.
numb her back end.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
numb.
'cause she's sore.
Yeah.
I don't know that you'll manage that, because I think she'll be up and around.
Will she?
Yeah. Because she's so young, she's not 100% sure what's going on, so poor thing, she's really quite distressed about the whole thing. So she kicks out a bit.
Okay. Gosh, lass. Gosh, lass, you're all right. Good lass. Our patient probably isn't the most cooperative of girls.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's it. Good lass. Good lass, steady. This technically can be a difficult job. We've got 25 or 30 kilos of uterus here. If she's feisty, she stands on it, then it causes major problems. If it tears, then there's a possibility we could lose her. Be careful, don't get hurt. Yeah, just hang on, because she's...
You do that bit, Alan.
At Cannon Hall Farm, Brothers Rob and Dave are expecting a fight with one of their most formidable characters.
Arie is the head tup of our farm, really. He's a champion prize-winning Jacob ram. He's called Arie because he's a proper unit.
He's a mean tup. You know, he's not to be messed with.
He's a big guy. He's got some big horns and big muscles.
Yeah.
But it's not Arnie's horns or muscles that are the brothers' biggest concern today.
Dave, can you see how much his eyes are weeping now?
They're a lot worse than yesterday.
They're a mess, aren't
Yeah.
they? We need to be really careful because he might not even know where we are.
No, I don't think he can see us that well.
No. He could lose his sight, and that'd be a disaster. We don't want him to lose his sight, and we don't want anything to happen to him. Poor lad. We need to get him treated. We need him treated now.
To terminate Arnie's eye problem, they've called in the big guns.
Hello again.
How you doing?
You all right?
We're really well.
How's things?
Hiya, Julian.
He's got bad eyes, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We've
bad.
tried treating him, but it's just not working.
Yeah.
He wasn't like this yesterday. He's gone downhill rapidly.
He's deteriorating by the half day.
And it's both eyes.
Yes,
Yeah, it was just
absolutely.
one to begin with. Now it's gone to both.
We'll have a look, see what we can do.
Because his eyes are glazed over, he can't really see us coming that easily. But we'll see.
We've got that on our favour then, I guess.
Yeah.
We've got the element of surprise.
He's,
Right, I'll just get my wellies on. I'll need to get up quite close and personal and examine him in a bit more detail. First impressions are that he's very big. He looks pretty determined. The other thing that's worrying me is he's got 4 massive horns.
tups are really dangerous. They cause more injuries to farmers than bulls or any other animal. They're a really dangerous animal. So you've got to be careful. You've got to work smart with him. Basically, we've got a few sheep nuts.
Yeah.
Rattle the bucket, tip a few on the floor, grab his horns.
Grab his horns. If we have one bucket man and one horn man,
Yeah.
and one observer, which is me.
I can be team leader if you want.
We've got your back, Dave, don't worry.
One's coming
Hey,
to
up.
say hello, look.
That's not fair.
David,
These ponies
get
aren't helping.
Got him here.
Do you think? Oh, we're there. Oh, he's missed him.
Come on, Dave.
Come on. Might have to catch him in the corner.
Right, change your plan. David's failed. Hopefully Julian will join our team. We're going to walk him down, trap him in the corner, and whoever he comes for has to grab him
Push him
and
towards me.
Yeah.
I'll make amends.
Yeah. Can I just say, lions led by donkeys.
I think you've been a bit harsh there.
Well, we'll see. The next 10 minutes will unfold.
He's leading us into disaster. Deb.
At Tricia and Alan Phillips's farm,
Me toes.
Peter's still struggling to help a new mum with a life-threatening problem.
This is the uterus, this is the calf bed that's out. She's pushed all of it out, so all of it's come out, so all of it's got to go back in. She's a bit of a feisty character as well, and that's a major concern. So we're going to have to just proceed with caution a bit, really. And she's more for having a fight, isn't she? Right, let's see if that works. All the perineal area is now numbed. What we'd like to do now is use that sheet to hold the uterus up now. Right. So we'll have that. And I can feed that uterus in now, hopefully. We've just got to feed it in without traumatising it, and that's a difficult bit. So you've got to have a controlled pressure on the uterus to feed it back in.
So she's only just...
Yeah. It's a case of just slowly, not damaging it, gentle force all the way around, gentle pressure. That's down. The important thing is if you leave it so it's not properly everted, then it'll push it out again. Now this is where in the old days we used to use a wine bottle.
Yes.
But most veterinary surgeons aren't winos these days like they used to be. So what I'm going to use my lubricant bottle now.
Let's push it in.
I've got the uterus everted now fully, so the uterus is back in the position it should be inside the heifer. Lovely. The next step now is for Alan and Trish to get the baby mothered onto the heifer, which I don't think is going to be any small task.
Alan's going to what we call bag the calf now, which is give it its first feed of colostrum. So that just makes sure it gets all the right nutrients and gets a good start, so that then there's time for the mother and the calf to bond without the fear of losing that first milk, which is really important.
That'll just keep him going till he gets used to being on his mother. We've got the bull come to see us now. This is Hercules, isn't it, lad? And that's your offspring down there. I'll leave her in peace now.
It's not ideal for a heifer who's now just calved to have that experience, so she's all going to be distressed about that. So I'm hoping that she will spend time now bonding with the calf, and so we don't have to take it off her, because that's the worst situation.
Over at the Nicholsons,
Right, you go round the back.
Dave, Rob and Julian are attempting to catch Arie the ram so they can treat a serious eye condition.
But you're fast.
Georgie, isn't it? I should go for the hold. You can still see enough to be wary.
Get ready.
Steady, steady, steady. Just get him in the corner.
Well, if he charges at us, we'll be dead, though. Won't we? Brilliant.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Well, we've got him. I have to say I was slightly worried because I thought if he charged at any of us, then that would probably be premature death for vets or farmers. But two strong men on the horns, so what could possibly go wrong?
Wait, he got me.
Keep hold, keep hold.
Did he?
If he runs forward, then he'll trample all over me.
We need to lift him if he lurches forward, right?
Yeah. That's the worst eye.
Nasty, isn't it? That's very, very red.
It was clear 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It's come on really suddenly.
We've got a heavy discharge, which means painful. The cornea, the surface of the eye, is cloudy, and also I can see the internal part of the eye. The iris is also cloudy, so there's lots of things going on. We've got conjunctivitis, we've got keratitis, we've got uveitis. You can't have much more itises than that in an eye, so pretty sore and pretty nasty. Without treatment, it will certainly get worse. It could lead to ulceration, and then the worst case, I guess, the eyeball ruptures and then it's end of his sight. Definitely a bad thing if we don't get it mended. The only thing to do is some injections of antibiotics and an anti-inflammatory. Right. It goes under the eyelid, it gets absorbed slowly, and it's fairly delicate. This tiny little needle needs to transfer all that right next to Arnie's eye. If he jumps or moves at the wrong moment, you can obviously cause all sorts of problems.
Shall I lay him down? So he's not lifting and kicking?
I don't know, I think it might be good like that.
Yeah.
But he might be good against the fence, so at least he's got one less place to move. Can you really hook him? That actually is perfect.
Just got to keep him still now.
Yeah, good boy, Annie. Stay still, Annie. This is the worst bit. Right, Annie, good boy. Super. Good boy, well done.
When we let him go, we might need to run.
Will he come for us? No, he won't. He'll
be pleased.
He'll be relieved, I think.
Well done, Arie.
You good?
Very brave. Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Come on, Dave.
Come on.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh. I need a lie down, a cup of tea and a biscuit after that.
I think I need some new ribs.
Arnie's strong, isn't he?
He's a good lad.
Big unit.
Yeah.
Mm. He'll be back.
I'm sure he will. Well, I might be back as well at this rate. What I've done today will be a real step in the right direction for Arie and his eyes.
The real worry that we had with Arie was that he'd go blind. Hopefully Julian's caught it in time and he'll have him back to fighting fitness very soon.
Peter's on his way to see a pony with a long-standing problem.
We're going to see a Shetland called Billy Wilkinson. Billy has had major problems in the past with laminitis. Laminitis is a very painful condition of horses, donkeys and ponies' feet. And Jackie, who owns him, has said that he's not doing particularly well.
Billy, come on, lovey. He was so sore. I mean, poor little devil, he lay down most of the day and night. Every time I came out, he was laid down because his feet were so sore. He was so poorly at Christmas, I really thought we were going to lose him. So Uncle Peter will sort him out.
There's our patient. Hello, Bill. How are you?
Where do you want him?
No, let's have a look in there.
Yeah, okay.
So he's not getting better, is he?
No.
Yeah.
He's still rocking.
Yeah. What Jackie means by the fact that he's rocking is that he's uncomfortable on his feet, so they shift the weight from one foot onto another to try and make it more comfy.
What a good little fella.
I would like to see him walk out.
Right.
Please.
Come on, sweetie. Come on, little boy.
If it's too painful, then we won't go.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on, now. What a clever boy. Come on, little fella.
Billy's got terrible laminitis. And the sensitive lamin is a bit like a glue that holds the pedal bone, which is the bone in the foot, to the hoof wall capsule. And as a result of changes in the blood supply, it starts to degenerate. Because it's painful, particularly around his toe, he's wanting to put his heel down first. And he's doing that to protect himself from pain. But what he's doing that right for, he's doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
His left one is putting down flat, but his right one is going heel, toe. And I think it's worth taking some x-rays of him now and see where his pedal bone is relative to the wall of his hoof, because sometimes the pedal bone can move within the foot, which can be a major, major problem, and it can be fatal.
Yeah, what a good lad. What a good lad.
Any animal lover knows that pets are part of the family. And when they need help, they'll always go the extra mile.
Yes.
Joan and Shelley are worried about their beloved boy, Georgie.
Been through the wars, haven't you, darling? Oh, look. His props. I love every little bit about him. He hasn't got a bad bone in his body. Oh.
But sadly, he's got a very bad lump in his mouth.
It was the groomer that found it that sent me a photograph, and it was only small at that point. And it's just grown so much so quickly. It just seemed to be taking over his mouth, and it's pushing his teeth back.
You want me to take it? Come here, little lovey. What we first thought was an abscess. We were told the worst news ever, that it was a tumour.
I get sad looking at him. And I just think, what is he feeling?
It's worse than having a poorly child, because they can't tell you what's wrong. He's not been eating much, to be honest. We're struggling feeding him at the moment. Come here, Georgie.
The location of the lump makes helping Georgie very difficult.
We've seen 3 vets, and they've all said it was a hopeless case. It's just devastating. I absolutely worship him. Worship the ground he walks on, to do anything for him. So, thank God that we found Julian.
Yes.
With Julian being Joan and Shelley's last hope, they've brought Georgie to the Boroughbridge surgery.
You want to come through? Come on, Georgie. Good boy. How's he? Is he all right in himself?
Happy little soul. He's been playing and...
Can he still manage to eat with that?
He still manages to eat, yeah.
Only just, though.
That's the problem. It will be only just. We can see already it's starting to bleed, and that's just going to get worse and worse. growths like this, that they'll grow and grow, and then the surface erodes and bursts, and then bleeding starts, and it does become quite difficult to manage. My plan is to take it off. Because of where it is, you can see it's really coming from the gum line up here around these teeth. I'm not going to be able to get all of that away. I'll do my best, I'll take away as much as I can. It's not going to be something that I can take off and he'll be cured and that's it, fixed. But we'll certainly be able to make him a lot more comfortable. The thing is, you know, dogs, their lifespan is a lot shorter than a human's lifespan. If you think, you know, dogs might live to 12 or 14, that sort of age, even if he gets 6 months, that's like several years.
Yeah.
So I think you've got to, you know, bear that in mind as well. But at least that's going to be time that you'll have with him that will be comfortable, he'll be able to eat, and he'll be, you know, a happy little fellow like he is. I'll take him through just now.
Thank you so much.
Cheerio.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Georgie's owners, there's obviously you know, a strong bond there, you can tell.
I was quite emotional, quite tearful, but it's for the best for him.
Yeah, I'm grateful that Julian can do it for him.
If we don't do something now, then I think, well, the alternative's not something that we want to contemplate.
In Boroughbridge, Julian and Julie are about to perform challenging surgery to remove a mouth tumour from Lhasa Apso, Georgie.
Look at that. It's awful, isn't it?
It is. Oh,
Poor little fella. It looks like a type of cancer, and I'm going to try my best to take off as much of it as I possibly can this morning. They're always difficult because you're limited as to how much you can remove because of the anatomy of the mouth. It's worse in this case with it being on the top part of the jaw because it's connected to his nose. In a minute, you'll be fast asleep. Good boy. Let's see what this is actually made of. How on earth are we going to take this off? It's not going to be easy, is it, that?
certainly isn't.
I have to cut under there and hope somehow that I can cauterise as much of it as possible. Is he okay?
He's fine, yeah.
So, right. Time for action. In essence, I'm cutting it off and I need to know exactly where to cut and where not to cut. It's not exactly super delicate. A lot of blood coming from the bone. They either come from the bone or the gum or a combination of the two, but this is coming from the bone, which kind of makes it a bit more serious. Anyway, it's coming off. What I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to try and take even more away. Now I've seen where it is, what it's connected to, I can probably take that bit away as well. Those teeth can come out. Right. So this is the cauterising machine, and this heats up, and we use it to stem any bleeding blood vessels. The frustration is that you can never get it all, so even though you think you've done a decent job, you know full well it's really very likely going to grow back. It's just a question of how long.
Yeah. Like, just to give them that extra time, isn't it, really? Do anything for your dog, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're absolutely besotted with him. It's our job to do what we can, not just to prolong life for the sake of it, but to prolong meaningful time with their family. That's what it's all about, isn't it? All gone. It's a lot better than it was, yeah.
Absolutely.
Good lad. Visually, anyway, I've managed to take it all off. I think there's going to be some bits still internally that I've not been able to remove. Just give him a bit of a clean up, a bit of a dry.
That's better, isn't it?
In the short term, at least, that's going to give a lot of relief to little Georgie. He'll be able to eat. The mouth isn't going to be bleeding like it was. At least he's got an extra few months of happy time eating and behaving like a normal dog. And hopefully he'll be free of pain. Gosh, you're heavier than you look. I'm guessing that, well, I know for a fact that his family are going to be delighted to see him later on today when he goes home. Okay? Good boy.
It's been 2 months since Peter saved a young heifer on Alan and Tricia's farm, just after her baby was born.
She gave birth to a very big calf and prolapsed, which means her whole uterus came out with the calf. So Peter had to come out and put it all back in and sew her up, and that's gone very successfully. She's fine, the stitches came out, she's as good as new, and they're now ready to go out in the field.
Sometimes after such a traumatic birth, a mum and baby never bond.
They never looked back, really. They bonded straight away. A very good job.
It was lovely, wasn't it? Yeah. It's so exciting, they're jumping around and so happy to see each other. And this is where they should be. It's a beautiful field. It's not too wet here, so yeah, the sun's shining down on them and they're looking really well, really healthy, and they're so happy to be out. It's just lovely to see. They'll all be absolutely fine now. Get some of this grass in them, a bit of sun on her back.
We're just looking forward to see them go from strength to strength from now on.
Working at a vet's means hard graft and long hours.
Nightmare, these jobs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And in Boroughbridge, for Anne, Candela,
a lot of milk in it.
and the rest of the team,
Thank you very much.
a tea break is short but sweet.
Ta-da!
It's really good to get a break, because sometimes we don't, especially when there's biscuits.
It's a moment of happiness.
How many cookies of cream can you get in your mouth at one go?
I really like Jaffa cakes.
3? 3?
What's your favourite?
Liz's homemade ginger biscuits.
All right.
But ginger biscuits need dunking.
See, I haven't dunk anything in tea.
You don't dunk biscuits.
You do? Oh, yeah, I do. Definitely. It's a Yorkshire thing.
No, that's soggy biscuit in the bottom.
Yeah, but that's where you get your timing right.
What are you doing? You're so Yorkshire.
Trouble is, once you start eating them, you can't really stop, can you?
At Jackie Wilkinson's, Peter's preparing to X-ray little Shetland pony Billy to discover the extent of his painful foot condition, laminitis.
Can I give you a new coat?
And he knows the importance of always using protection.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
I'll plug
Peter.
you.
You'll notice we've been in a long time.
Your husband's here, be quiet.
Later. It's not for much longer, no.
It's lovely.
Not do it?
Yep, that should be fine. Come on. Thank you, Bill.
All right.
Good.
Good. No. Stand still. Good boy.
Lovely.
Good.
That's one. Perfect.
Good boy. What a good patient.
We're just going to pinch a drop of blood from Bill, if he's willing. Bill is on long-term medication for like a type 2 diabetes, which can trigger laminitis. And we're just going to check his levels now and see what level his insulin is. Well, I don't want to leave any stone unturned, really.
No.
All right, Bill, I know.
You've had a long day out. Come on, let's have the inside where it's nice and soft.
Jackie's very worried about Billy, and it's understandable, really, because laminitis is a horrible condition, and the fact that he's dragging on a bit and he's not really improving as we would have expected is a major concern. We've done some tests, we've got some bloods to take back. We're going to have a look at his x-rays and just check his feet to make sure that everything's in the position it should be.
But back at the practice, the X-ray results aren't looking good.
The pedal bone there should be in line with the wall of the hoof. Because of the laminitis, it isn't, and that's pretty dangerous if that's allowed to continue, because ultimately the pedal bone then becomes detached from the internal structures and then protrudes to the bottom of his foot, and this is a horrible, horrible condition. Laminitis is a killer. It needs to be brought under control.
The blood results aren't providing great news either.
Right.
And Peter needs to call Jackie.
Jackie, I'm just ringing about Billy's blood sample results. The bad news is that the insulin isn't as well controlled. We've got a level of 105, and ideally we should be under 32. It needs to be brought under control. What I'm going to do with Billy is up his medication. I'm going to also get Jackie to soak his hay for longer, so we're taking more sugars out of the hay there, because the sugars are the root of all evil in this case. And we're also going to have a chat with the farrier, and we're going to trim his feet so it's a little less painful for him to move about. And he's such a lovely chap. I'm willing him to get over it.
At the Nicholsons' farm, their main man, Arie, had a raw deal with his sore eyes. Now Julian's back to see how he's getting on.
Hi, Rob.
Hiya, Julian. How are we doing?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Yeah, nice to see you.
How's our patient getting on?
Oh, he's grand.
Whereabouts is he?
He's in here. Do you want to have a look at him? Right, there he is.
There he is, wow. He's had a proper haircut there, hasn't he? Yeah.
He's had a number one, I think. He's a different tup, Julian, totally. I think you caught him in the nick of time.
Well, if we can just catch him, if it's not too difficult, just have a check. Come on, Arie. He might just stand there, look. Well, sit. No, he's up. He's looking at us. Good boy. Now, come on, be good.
Get ready.
Come on, Arie.
I've got him.
That was easy, though. Thought he was going to make a charge for us.
A vet should never speak too soon.
Oops. Naughty tup. He's gonna... Arie, honestly.
He's very strong. He's incredibly strong. He took me by surprise a bit there.
You can see even for me, that's altogether better, isn't it? This side, the cornea is clear and reflective. It's perfect, really. Last time it was cloudy and sore and really nasty. There's no wateriness, and the eyes are nice and wide open, so I think he's mended.
I think he's back.
He's back?
Yeah.
Can go. There we are. Whew. Good, excellent. Oh, well, that's a nice outcome. Happy with that.
I'm incredibly pleased about that. You know, we want him to be well, to be happy, and he's going to be here for quite a while, and hopefully there'll be lots more spring lambs to be had by him.
I'm really pleased, Arnie's pleased, and Rob's delighted as well. So, all in all, pretty simple solution to quite a nasty problem.
Peter's heading to see one of his oldest clients, Jackie, to check on her beloved pony.
I'm going to go and see Billy Wilkinson. Billy's a Shetland that's struggled to get over laminitis. Right. The pedal bone there should be in line with the wall of the hoof. Because of the laminitis, it isn't, and that's pretty dangerous. He's going heel, toe, and he's doing that to protect himself from pain. What I'm going to do with Billy is up his medication. I'm going to get Jackie to soak his hay for longer, because the sugars are the root of all evil in this case. And we're also going to have a chat with the farrier, and we're going to trim his feet so it's a little less painful for him to move about. There's our patient. Hello, Bill. How are you doing? Hey? Hello, Billy. What's your mother done to this? Has she started to plait it? Hey? Ah, how are you?
I'll just go and grab him.
Oh, you've saved me some toenail.
Yes, that's the manky one, as you can see.
Yes.
And they're the back ones, so they're clear, which is good news. That was a really bad one, that one.
It's quite thickened and not quite as healthy as it might be. So it's an ongoing battle with Billy, really. How's I feel now?
I don't kick Uncle Peter today.
You cheeky boy. You're a very cheeky boy.
Come on, pick it up. Don't be difficult.
For goodness sake, man, shape yourself. It does bend. Has he shown signs of discomfort?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
Good.
But to be sure Billy's really finding his feet, Peter needs to see him walk.
Come see Uncle Peter. Good lad.
Well, he's pushing those feet down with gay abandon, isn't he?
Come on, a bit good boy.
Look at that. Look at that.
Good boy.
By crikey, considering we didn't think he was going to pull spurt one time. Look at that. To see Billy now, it's almost like a miracle. He's just absolutely fantastic, and it doesn't have to put a spring in my step to see Billy like he is now, where he can move so freely and he's not bothering his feet at all.
Come on, sweetheart.
What a comeback, Bill. I'm more than happy at that.
Come on, a bit good boy. What a clever little fella.
You know, the vet never gets any praise,
I
does
know he doesn't. You've always said that. Well done, Peter.
Thank you.
Superb job. Yes, couldn't have been better.
Go on, a bit more. What a clever little fella.
What a clever little fella. Would you like a bit of carrot?
Well, as soon as you ask.
We've had him since he was under a year old. He's very much part of the family. We're very pleased with the way he's progressed, and let's hope we've got a lot more years in front of us.
Well, thanks ever so much, Peter.
Carry on the good work, Mrs. Wilkinson. Yeah, OK, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
In Boroughbridge,
How are we doing, Georgie? You look a bit better.
Joan and Shelley are back to collect their Lhasa Apso Georgie after his mouth surgery.
Been wishing the time away all day, haven't I?
Yeah, I've
Just
been
can't
told it's
wait.
been successful enough for him to enjoy life again and eat his food.
Bless
so we're
him.
happy about that. Oh, I'm excited to see him.
And we can't wait. So...
Not that way, Georgie, it's this way. Georgie? There he is.
Oh, he looks great.
Hello, baby. Hello, little man.
So he's a lot better than he was.
Great.
That's for sure.
Oh, he's got his little face back. That's so lovely.
So you can you can see where it isn't anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from there, look, that looks fairly normal.
Look at you, darling. You got your bunny face back, haven't you? Do you think it will have it anywhere else?
No, it's not the sort of growth that will go around his body, so it's not like it will spread anywhere else.
Or it'll come back on his mouth?
Realistically, it's going to do, I'm afraid, yeah. Unless you take off a huge part of the body, they always come back, and because of where it is, you're just really, really limited as to the margins of the surgery. So I've taken off more than I was intending to do, which is good. That'll give him longer in remission. It's a means of keeping him comfortable and giving you and him some time, you know, together.
You look better. Well, just ecstatic with the way things have gone, and the fact that he's been able to remove more than we first anticipated is even better.
He's a tough little cookie.
He's looking at you saying, thank you.
Yeah. I've got something for you.
Oh, wow, thank you. Oh, gosh. Thank you.
Stay for a drink.
Excellent. Yeah, well, next time, when I've not got a cow to go and see, we'll crack this open. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. That's really kind. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Well, as predicted, everybody's really happy. 2 very happy owners and a very happy dog and a happy vet.
And 4 months later,
Oh, he's a good boy, are you? Good boy.
Georgie's mouth is as good
You do brush.
and as clean as ever.
Loves brushing his teeth, and when he got this massive tumour, he just couldn't do anything. He couldn't get anything in his mouth, he couldn't chew anything, and it was just so depressing watching it. Have you finished? Have you finished with your brush?
Now Joan, Georgie and Georgie's daughter Suki are making the most of every single bonus day together.
He's been so happy and playful. And to think that 3 vets wouldn't operate on him, and Julian did. He's a miracle dog. To say he was doomed, look at him now, he's amazing. And it's just such a beautiful day, we're all so happy. Here's a kiss, bonny boy. Goodbye.